So, I know it's a little late in the day, but I still wanted to give my thoughts on the new trailer for Exorcist Believer. A movie I don't know how to feel about. I really still am... The jury is out on for me for how I feel about Exorcist Believer. On one hand, it's cool that we're getting a new Exorcist movie in this day and age. On the other hand, not only did this movie... It's not grabbing me with anything. It's also, like, from a director who I'm like... You really shit the bed at the final hour with Halloween Ends. And I know, it's such a petty thing to keep talking about Halloween Ends and how bad it was. But the train wreck that it was is so seared into my brain. It's not like... I would rather watch Halloween Ends over Halloween Resurrection. I will tell you that right now. But still, like, that's still a horrible-ass movie. It's still a bad movie, and I don't know if I can trust an entire trilogy. That's the other thing, is, like, I couldn't, like... I don't really like the idea of banking on... And this is what movies... Like, this is what... And it's not just this movie, it's other movies, too, that, like, bank more off of the idea of... how do I put this? Banking more off the IP and the idea of doing a trailer, trilogy of movies before, counting your eggs before all in one basket. Putting your eggs in all in one basket. Holy shit, I butchered that whole sentence. I swear I can make words. But yeah, am I gonna go see it? Yeah. I'm curious, and that its date got moved up because it's also kind of... Oh, that's another red flag, is that movie was, like, Universal got scared of a Taylor Swift experience over this. That's also kind of a red flag. And that's also kind of, like... I don't know if they're more scared of, like, the box office numbers or Swifties. Admittedly, they're both justifiably terrible. Anyway. So... Let's, barring all that, let's talk about the actual... Let's actually get into the actual trailer. So the trailer, the big thing... And here's the other thing. I kind of said I don't need another trailer after the first one, because the first one was like 3 minutes long. This one's also going on 3 minutes. And now I'm just... In between this and watching the video for Halloween Horror Nights, the Exorcist Believer Haunted House... I'm just kind of the mindset of, wow, you've really just kind of spoiled everything here. Or at the very least given us a large chunk of the story. That's kind of where I'm at mentally. And look, I'm really not trying to be a dick here. I really don't want to be a dick. I never want to go into a movie thinking that this movie is going to suck. I never go into the mindset of that. I want to be proven wrong. Even when I went, well, actually, no, I take that back. I knew Morbius was going to suck. I just didn't realize how bad... And I was dragged to go see Morbius. I didn't want to go see it. But still. But, yeah. This movie, what happens here is the big... It actually leaves on a big question of... Not only does it show a little too much, but it also has this big question of, is Reagan dead? Like me and Jason had a conversation about this a few hours ago, as of this recording, mind you, and we were kind of having this talk of, where it's clearly Pazuzu talking through the girl, and she goes, "You want to know what happened? You want to know about Reagan? She's burning in hell." And I'm like, are they? Now Jason believes that they're saying that Reagan is dead. I personally am thinking it's just the demon trying to fuck with her. And because here's the thing, if you really are trying to do a trilogy, I'm convinced you're gonna do this. There's no way you can do this without Linda Blair. You really think they're not gonna have Reagan in this new trilogy? You really think they haven't shelved out enough money to bring Linda Blair back for this movie? Although on the other hand, now thinking about it, thinking about it right now, I would not be shocked that, after how bad the Exorcist 2 was, Exorcist 2 The Heretic was, as known as one of the most, if not the most worst movie of all time, I can understand not wanting to come back to the Exorcist after Exorcist 2. I can believe that. But on the other hand, I'm pretty sure Blumhouse and David Gordon Green are probably trying to build that up as like I got this feeling that Reagan will be like a last moment, like a scene in the trailer or last scene in the movie or after credit scene to build up the next to build up the sequel. But yeah, I don't think Reagan's dead personally. I could be easily proven wrong. I really don't think Reagan is dead. I just think it's the demon fucking with the mom. That's really it. The characters themselves. Here's the thing, and I talked about this before in the previous trailer, is that this movie really comes in an age where every movie wants to be the next Exorcist. Hell, the Pope's Exorcist was trying to be the Exorcist mixed with Da Vinci Code. And this movie is really doing nothing to differentiate itself from every other copycat that has come before it. It's really not doing anything to make it stand out like, oh, this is an Exorcist movie. Now, could we get that in the movie itself? Yeah. I imagine maybe the trailers are hiding, like, really... I'm really hoping, actually, that they're really hiding, like, the really brutal and obscure... the really brutal stuff you would see in the movie itself. Like, you really need a scene to compare... Like, it's gonna be really... Like, you really need a scene to compare to... Reagan slamming that cross into her lady parts, and you know, the brutality of that, and not just the head twisting scene. Obviously, we're gonna get the vomiting and whatnot. There's also, like, for some reason they really like that dogfighting scene. I'm like, that just happened in the movie. Like, Friedkin didn't even, like, direct that. That just happened, and they were just like, oh, that's cool, film that. But that's the thing, is that, you can homage, like, you can have the purple vomit stuff. I mean, not purple, why did I say purple? The green pea soup vomit, or the head twisting and whatnot. But there's really something about that scene of just that brutality of seeing a child do that to themselves and saying those things, even if it is like a demon speaking through them. And no movie in this day and age has proven to me, in terms of, like, because I've seen several bad exorcism movies, and not one of them have proven to me that you deserve the title to be the next Exorcist, because you have never done it. It's just, like, they're too scared to do that. And I think that's going to be the route here, is that it's just going to feel like a generic Exorcist movie, really. Do I want to be proven wrong? Yes. Do I want to be proven wrong? Absolutely. I want to go into this and go, damn, I'm so glad I get, I'm just going to sit here and eat crow now, because this movie was good. I'm not asking it to be better than The Exorcist. I'm not asking it. I'm just asking for a good movie. I still say Exorcist 3, and this is coming from a guy also that really loves Exorcist 3 more than the original Exorcist. I know, hot take, but Exorcist 3 is my favorite of the Exorcist movies. So I don't know if I have the right platitude to the right platform to stand on here, but I just want a good movie. I don't want a shit show. That's what I want. That's what I don't want. And also, I don't think this movie is going to be as bad as Exorcist the Heretic. Nothing can be bad as Exorcist 2 the Heretic. Let's just be real. It's just scientifically impossible. But anyway, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Exorcist, the second trailer for Exorcist the Believer? Are you guys interested, or are you guys not? Do you think Reagan's dead, or do you think she's alive? I didn't really talk about the trailer itself, because it all just felt generic. I just wanted to get this shit off my chest. But yeah, you guys just tell me in the comments below. Also, I really now hope this is the last trailer. Don't give any more. Don't even do... If you have to do TV spots, do it from these two the footage from these two trailers. Don't do anything else. You've got your hype. Just leave it be. Anyway, so other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.